But I know one thing, bitch. Before you go over there, bring your motherfucking ass over here, motherfuckers. Sister T is not interested. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Needs my help. And he and I have already discussed this. Behind the scenes, motherfucker. You behind the scenes, motherfucker. Cause Sister T ain't behind the scenes, motherfucker. Bitch. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. You are the one that's creaming for a seat, not me. Behind the scenes, motherfucker. You got my own show, bitch. I don't need guilt. I don't need no goddamn Misha over here, bitches. No goddamn body else, cause I got Sister T. Till behind the scenes, motherfucker. Bring your motherfucking. Bring your motherfucking ass. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Just to say that you know somebody. Bitch, I was born here. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Knowing somebody. The fuck? Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Have faith in yourself. And you wind up like a sugar. And a Sister T. Follow no goddamn, I don't care who they are. Behind the scenes, I work for people. I do this. I tried to do it for a dumb motherfucker by the name of Kwamisha Brown. It chose to stab me in the goddamn back. And I chose to go and support the motherfuckers. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Yes, we all know. We've been through. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. For example, like a check in your boot. Let me tell you something, bitch. You was licking all between my motherfucking coochie before I kicked you out my motherfucking house, bitch. I recognize that you was a snake. I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna tell all of y'all. Right now, Sister T, behind the scenes, motherfucker, that's sure on the bitches. I'm not on his chat, in his chat, because of you motherfuckers. I'm there to support. Sure, fuck what you niggas think about me, because first of all, you didn't give a fuck about me when he was coming after me, and vice versa. So what make me think you gonna care for me now, bitches? Let me tell you the difference between shooting and giving rings. Suge was honest with his shit with me, and so was Gilbert. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Motherfuckers that be in the chat, typing your goddamn ass off and all that shit. Fuck you, bitches. And I'm not saying, and let me tell you something. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Do bitches. It's because you didn't support. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. Bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches. And bring your motherfucking ass over here, bitches and niggas. Checking your booth, and you another. What's that other bitch? What's that bitch?
Behind the scenes, motherfucker. Behind the
What
scenes,
is
motherfucker.
that bitch name? Behind the scenes, motherfucker. Daughter of Zion. Listen, bitch, unblock me before you want to talk shit on me, hoe. Behind the scenes, motherfucker. You stinking ass bitches want to type in the chat and talk all that bullshit about me, but block me where I can't respond for myself. Behind the scenes, motherfucker. Let me tell you, motherfucker, something. This is my goddamn platform. I support people because I support them, not because of you, motherfucker. Behind the scenes, you either rock with me or you don't. I don't give a fuck who you like. Now, daughter of Zion, and you checking your boo. Stay the fuck away from me, bitches. I don't care if you love Suge's dirty goddamn draws, bitches. Stay the fuck away from Sister T. Behind the scenes like that 5-0 hoe. When I see a snake with you bitches until you show me differently, you a goddamn snake. You started with me first, bitches. I ain't know you motherfuckers. And let me tell you something else, hoes. Behind the scenes, until you goddamn apologize to me, I don't give a goddamn who you apologize to for me. But until you apologize to me, fuck you bitches.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope all is truly well with everyone. Welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, Johnny Blaze, bringing y'all this Saturday morning content. All right. Now, what's been trending right now is Dr. Umar bank accounts. Are they frozen? Jesse Lee, and then I'm going to give y'all some Jesse Lee. Jesse Lee versus Cynthia G. All right? And going to go over some other trending topics that's floating around on the internet. So let's get into it. Fair use. What up with it, Wolfpack, man? Good morning, bro. Happy Saturday to you. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only going to react to what the good Dr. Umar Johnson is laying out as far as his bank accounts being frozen. All right.
Look for an ATM from our bank, or we'll have to pay a small fortune in fees.
BMO has more fee-free ATM. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde Oguntade, Intercontinental Ifa Tunde RB Jesus, coming to you live and direct from Philadelphia. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my continental Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Australian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Europe and Asia. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Brazil and my South American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to Panama and Costa Rica.
Come on, man. See, this is what I be talking about with Dr. Umar. So is Pan-Africa up in Asia? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. So is Pan-Africans in Asia? Boy, I swear you be pouring it on thick.
Central American Africans, peace and Pan-Africanism to my Canadian Africans, peace and Pan-Africanism to my New York, my Carolina, my Texas, my Phoenix, my Philly, my Jersey, my Maryland, my Baltimore, my Georgia, my Florida, my Arkansas, Alabama, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City Africans. It's your big brother, King Kong. I need y'all to listen up. I got a very important announcement. I'm only going to keep you a few minutes. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th.
He come with the captain bullshit. My man, hold on. Why would you need to check your account if your homeboy texts you, right? If my homeboy texts me, ladies and gentlemen, you don't think that I already know if I could be able to give it to my homeboy or not? Let's just be honest, right? I shouldn't have to go into my account to check anything. I know right off the riff if it's going to be a yes or no. See, they go to one red flag right there. You ain't nobody up in this chat gonna tell me that EV, if I call you, if I text you EV and I say EV, I need something. I need a couple dollars, bro, until such and such time, right? You mean to tell me that you don't know your finances good enough to know that if you're able to do it or not? Why would I have to go and check my account? I know already what I got in my account, so I'm already knowing if I'm able to do it or not. Right, I ain't gonna check. I know if I'm able to do it or not. That's the whole point. See, right there. There go one red flag. I'm just saying.
Only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that.
Good morning.
They told me they had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account.
There go another red flag. There go another red flag. Huh? What is he talking about? Wait, let me rewind that again. Hold on.
The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account.
You've been banking with this bank since you was a teenager, and all of a sudden your bank account go poof, bam, be gone. It's no record of you ever having a bank account. Oh, Lord Jesus, I've never heard nothing like that before.
So then I called the bank, and the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent.
Tanya, I don't know if you caught what I said in the beginning, but Tanya, here's the thing, right? I'm not talking about you just checking it, just you checking it, right? I'm talking about if someone calls you, right? If someone hits you up, right, Tanya, and they ask you for a loan, you should already know your finances and already know if you're able to give it to a person or not, is my point. You shouldn't have to check your account just to be able to give whoever, your friend that texts you asking you for money. You should already know if you're able to give it to a person or not either way. You know how much is going into your account. You know what's taken out of your account for whatever, whether it's groceries, bills, etc., whatever, right? You know this already. So if I hit you up and I ask you, Tanya, let me get $20. I mean, to be fair, you should already know in the dough that if you have it or not. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to go look into your account just to see that. You should already know your own finances is my whole point. That's all. Now, I'm not talking about you just regularly checking your account. That's not what I'm talking about. Just like if you was to hit me up, Tanya, and ask me for a loan, right then and there, I shouldn't have to look into my account. I should already know right off if I can give it to you or not. I can give you a definite answer. I'm not going to bullshit you and say, hey, well, let me look into my account and I hit you back. No, to me, I don't buy that, because if you are a grown adult, you should know your own finances in the dough. That to me is logical. This is not logical on what he's saying to me, Tanya.
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen.
Now, Dr. Umar, let me ask you this. How come you couldn't come online and show proof? Because you can have, it's some type of documents that you could get to show proof that your accounts is frozen. Because I'm going to tell you something, Dr. Umar, you just telling people that your accounts is frozen, people ain't buying that. I won't buy that. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no way that I can buy that unless you show the people some type of paper. What up with it, Uncle Dave? You show people some type of paperwork to prove your statement that you're making in everybody that your account is frozen. It's a way that you can do that. So you just telling people that don't register to me. At least that's just to me.
And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part.
So we supposed to believe that they told you that it was no fraudulent activity on your part, but your account being investigated. Bro, do you know that right there don't even make sense? If people is trust, and I'm going to slow this down. So I'm going to rewind this again. Tanya, I don't know if you catching the point. You know what? Never mind. I would just tell you, Tanya, just to rewind the live to when I first started talking about this, and maybe you will get a greater understanding as far as my point to that. Again, most of us, if not all, have a checking and a savings account, right? That's not the point that I'm going at with that, Tanya. So if you need to, you probably need to rewind the live and listen to what I said from the very beginning so you can understand where I'm going at. Right. It is, though, EV. It is. So look, it's more now. It's more.
But I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account.
Wait, so now, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, now Dr. Umar wants us to believe that he was told, ladies and gentlemen, that someone was trying to hack into his account. Really? Really, Dr. Umar? Where is the proof, sir? You just telling people online that someone tried to hack your account. Where is the actual proof of all this, which you're, to me, alleging? Cigar Love, man, look, I want y'all to ask them type of questions. Please do, because I just don't understand. How is they able to give you any type of information if you just said that they have no record of your account? That, again, that is a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. That's a red flag.
In an FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude.
So then, Dr. Umar, why would you say towards the end of the month? Good morning, Ms. Baker. Happy Saturday to you. Hope all is well. But Dr. Umar, do you see the point, what you're saying? You're telling your people to wait and hold off on sending you any type of checks or money orders towards the school. Wait until after the end of this month. But you're not even sure how long the investigation is going to last. Oh, this ain't look, yeah, what up with it, think up? What's the word, man? Yeah, man. Dr. Umar is up to his tricks again.
They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up.
But you're not sure, so why would you tell them a date? See, again, here go another red flag. Why would you tell people to wait until August the 1st, the Black Month? Like, what do they got to do with anything, Dr. Umar? You don't even know how long the investigation is going to last. I don't get that. If you don't even know how long the investigation, good morning, KTC. If you don't even know how long the investigation is going to last, then why are you telling people to wait until August the 1st, bro? That don't register to me. For what? I'd rather not even give nobody no date until further notice. You're giving people an actual date.
They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th, that's when Medea went public, That's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my...
Got safety protocols? Grainger has the safety pros to call.
I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account.
Wait, do you know that for a fact, Dr. Umar, or are you assuming, or do you know? You believe? No, nobody wants to hear what you believe. People want to know for a fact if they have anything to do with trying to hack your account. I don't care nothing about what you believe. Okay? And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say no one gives a damn about what you believe. It's what you know. Jesus Christ. Boy, I'm telling you, here go another red flag. What up with it, TP?
And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested, because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent.
Again, you're throwing names on out there. You ain't showing not a lick of proof. What's the word, Carlos? Hey, your boy right here, Dr. Umar. Hey, Carlos, Dr. Umar, his accounts is frozen. He needs his he needs his top supporters, Carlos.
Activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity.
So, wait. How? And you still took the trip to Africa. Wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't have been able to get no type of money? Good morning, Nurse Petty. Wait a minute. I didn't see Nurse Petty come in. Good morning. I see you now. Good morning, Nurse Petty. Happy Saturday to you. So, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't have been able to use your accounts if it was... Again, y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention to what Dr. Umar's saying. I'm telling you, Ted, if you got to pay attention to what he's saying, he's double talking. He is really double talking right here.
That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. Between the time Medea went public and I went for South Africa. So brothers and sisters, if you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders until the situation is resolved. Hold off on...
Brothers and sisters, I need you to get on your PayPal. Brothers and sisters, I need you to get on your PayPal. Brothers and sisters, I need you to get on your PayPal. Here you go.
All FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is resolved. If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense.
Now, listen to what he's saying about Lennon Honor and the woman that he dealt with that was actually looking after his mother, right? Now, let's unpack that part real quick, right? That man shows his face every time he goes live, Dr. Umar. That woman has shown her face, right? Now, I don't know Lennon honor or anything like that, but I just don't see a scenario where he will put himself in harm's way to hack your account, sir. I'm just being honest. If I'm being honest right now, why would he put himself in harm's way to hack your account? Why would that lady go into and try to hack your account when she'd have shown herself and she has been on multiple platforms being interviewed about this situation with you? I'm sorry. I just don't see a scenario where he will put himself out there in harm's way to hack your account. Like, man, come on with the bullshit, man.
I was told they can be arrested for federal offense. I was told they could be arrested for federal offense. Now, with that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now.
Here
because
we go.
my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism is, for the first time in his life, ladies and gentlemen, do not have any type of digital currency. He is telling the people right now, he broke. He broke. He out of there. He's done. Stick a fork up in him. He's done, ladies and gentlemen. JB2, remember when that dude was moving, asked his subscribers for money, moving money plus gas, furniture, money too? Yeah, right. Nurse Petty, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. This is first time ever being broke. And yes, Tesh, I do remember that. Oh, I knew y'all was going to trip off of this.
So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen.
Oh, do y'all hear it now? If you can spare some change to the old Prince of Pan-Africanism so I can take care of my mama and take care of me. What's going on, Egan? Happy Saturday to you. Y'all heard him? Can you spare some change for Dr. Umar so he could take care of his queen mama and himself until he get his account unfrozen? So wait a minute, Dr. Umar, you quick to tell people to get on their PayPal, get on their PayPal. But when your PayPal be blocked too, my nigga, like, come on, man. Can you spare some change, ladies and gentlemen? To say, JB, I donated to him. Yes, I can. I got 25 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, until they unfreeze my account, can you spare a couple of dollars, please? God damn, I wonder could that work with y'all if I told y'all, hey, y'all, they froze my account and I ain't got no money, man. Can y'all spare old Johnny Blaze a few dollars, you know what I'm saying, until my bank account be unfrozen? Yeah, you just send the money to PayPal. Yeah, send it to PayPal. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, get on your PayPal.
Or cancel so I can get my money back and open up a new account.
Cancel?
Please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's PayPal paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist.
Now, you know the funny thing about all this is that he got loyal supporters. I won't sit up here and try to hate on the man like that because I know he has loyal supporters that will donate to him. But bro, the rhyme or reason why you need it, bro, is just unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. This shit right here that you said is so you know he gotta say it 3 times, Stick Cut. He gotta say it 3 times, bro. He gotta say it 3 times.
Or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people.
What? Bro, good morning, Glenda. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Glenda. For good morning. I'm not donating shit to that fraudster Umar, but I'm happy to get on my PayPal for you, JB. Listening while doing chores. Big hugs. And there go the hug right on back, Glenda. Thank you, Glenda. What up with it, K20 EP1? What's the word, man? This is wild. This is, boy, look, Dr. Umar, you is really looking bad on out here, bro. And then, look, again, I don't wish you going through all that if that's allegedly true, because I'm going to keep it alleged, because you have not showed no proof of your bank accounts being frozen. You haven't showed no proof that Lennon Honor and the woman that you was dealing with that you had got to take care of your mother, you have not shown no proof behind that. To me, in this whole little video right here, you are double talking to get donations. Bro, you just sat up here and said that you never asked anyone for $1, but what the fuck is you doing when you tell brothers and sisters to get on their PayPal, get on their PayPal? What do you do when you tell people to get on their Cash App, get on your Cash App, and you say it 3 times on each one? So I'm trying to figure out, you just said that you don't ask nobody for $1, but bro, that would be a bold-faced lie.
For $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account.
First off, I've never heard of a bank freezing the account. Not like that, unless, again, if it is fraudulent things that's happening to your account, yes, they can freeze it that way. But all I'm asking is, Dr. Umar, where is the proof? You have not shown any proof to what you're alleging that the bank has done, and you want the people to just fall right in line and, you know, because you broke. Yeah, he broke. Yeah, he broke, Egan. He said for the first time in his life, the Prince of Pan-Africanism is broke. Yeah, okay.
Account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal.
Now, Dr. Umar, I got Cash App. See, brothers and sisters, brothers and sisters, please get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. I got Cash App Dr. Umar. So I can tell the people, please, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App for old Johnny Blaze for Scooby Snacks. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your Cash App for Johnny Blaze old Scooby Snack fun.
If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens.
Well, I'm laughing at him, Carlos. You talk about some hate. Well, shit. Well, look out for your man, Dr. Umar. He to the flow right now. His account frozen, Carlos. Come on, man. Help your man. Help your leader, your Pan-African prince on now. He to the flow. He ain't got no money up in his pockets, man. For the first time in his life, Dr. Umar is broke. For the first time in his life. Oh, that's his problem, huh? How sway is that, Carlos? How sway is that? Ain't that some? Hey, Sugar Bear. Good morning. How you doing? Now, come on now, Carlos. As much as you sit up here and say, Dr. Umar power, now, when he on the bind and he to the flow, now it's his problem. Boy, Carlos, boy, you ain't shit. Boy, you ain't shit. Yeah, he jumped the ship, Nurse Patty. He don't want nothing to do with Dr. Umar now. He to the flow. You know, he was good. He was good with Dr. Umar when Dr. Umar was up. You know, now he to the flow. Now he won't even look out and be a good donor and be a good supporter to old Dr. Umar, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Oh, look, hey, what up with it, Willie? Salute to you. Hey, Uncle Will, ain't no more gems for Dr. Umar. No, he scrapped that. Ain't no more gems for Dr. Umar. He said, I'm Team Jesse Lee. Oh, no, he said, I'm Team Jesse Lee. Oh, no, don't be trying to jump ship now. Look, now he want to be, well, after this video between Jesse Lee and Cynthia G, now I'm sure a lot of y'all is very aware of her views towards black men and things like that. I am very aware of Cynthia G, right? I don't pick up her content. I don't even look at it because in my opinion, it's a lot of rhetoric. And I just don't like what she has to say about black men. But do she has a right to her opinion about how she see black men? Yes. But I can't really in sound mind take her seriously. And that's just me. But do I really have an issue with this woman? No, I don't got no issue. Yeah, we about to go over it right now.
It's forever. Snow bunnies never. Enjoy your weekend. Leo season forever. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
All right.
Black power.
All right. Now, We are about to get into the Jesse Lee Peterson versus Cynthia G. This right here should be a good one. I wanted to really look at it first, but I said, no, I'm going to give y'all my raw reaction because now I have not looked at this yet, but I'm looking at it with y'all. Now, most of y'all, they probably already to seen this. I have not, so I'm going to give y'all my raw reaction to this. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only and to only give my honest opinion and reaction to the conversation that Jesse Lee Peterson and Cynthia G have on this platform. Let's take a listen.
Power. Black power. I'm Skyping with Cynthia G. Cynthia,
Yes.
I get the impression that you are an angry, nasty woman.
Damn! Amazing. Damn, Jesse Lee, you took shots right out the riff. God damn, that's amazing. Boy, he called her a nasty, angry woman. God damn. I mean, he came off the riff disrespecting her.
Why am I getting
Jesse,
that?
you get a lot of false impressions. But I would like to take a minute to respond to what you said before we went to break.
Hold on.
You said that black anger is why.
Yeah, shut it down. Cynthia, she's an angry.
Wait, Cynthia, he told his people, shut it down. Why she still talking when she on mute? God damn, that was hilarious. He say, shut it down. I mean, real calmly, he didn't get all loud or none of that. He like, oh, okay, so she want to keep over talking me. Shut her down. And she still running her mouth acting like she really is heard. Don't nobody hear what you said right then and there.
Nasty woman, and it's these type of black women who are raising black boys and girls that are becoming just like them, and they blame this on white people. And until
this is hilarious. While Jesse Lee is reading her rights, she is just a talking and acting like people is really listening to you right now. No one hears you, Cynthia G. You're on mute. His people done got the mute your damn mic. Lord Jesus Christ.
We can change that situation, things are not going to get better. And all angry people feel like victims, and they blame someone else for that. And if we don't deal, Cynthia, with what's happening in the home with these mothers destroying the souls of their children, and then the race hustlers using them for their own personal gain, how would black people ever get better?
Well, first, I would like for you to ask, why are white people committing so many crimes? And they have 2-parent homes, they have wealth, they have opportunities, job opportunities, they have economics, they still commit the most crimes. So this is why I don't buy into your fatherless home narrative, because you have a community of white people who have fathers in their homes, and they're still being domestic terrorists. They're still being racial terrorists. They're still committing the most rapes and violent crimes.
Glenda, I most definitely agree with you. And the only reason that I'm even reviewing this is because I thought that this would actually be a funny reaction to this. But if I didn't have to listen to this woman, I won't. I don't, like I said, I don't listen to none of her content. Now, I'm fully aware of the type of content that she lays out. I can't listen to this. Her voice is very irritating, to say the least. Very so. You know, I just can't do it. What up with it, Kendrick? Good morning. Happy Saturday to you, bro.
Is this a
so
joke?
I would like to know, why are they doing that when they have fathers in the home?
This sounds like a joke. Are you playing a trick on me right now? Are you being real? Or
I'm giving you facts, Jesse, and you don't have to like them, but they're still facts.
Why did Phil from the advice show refer you to us? Did he think that you were going to make sense or something? What was the reason?
You would have to ask Phil about his decisions and referrals, Jesse. But I do notice that you are deflecting, which is interesting. I would have expected the trolling to come from your callers, not from you, because when you resort to petty name callings and making statements that bear no importance on the topic, that just means you're trolling.
So when you call me white,
so Cynthia G believes that Jesse Lee is trolling. Did you hear that, Carlos? Remember now. I told you my own self, I believe, and this is just my own personal belief, I believe that Jesse Lee be trolling the fuck up out of people. And I still feel that way. Now, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Do I believe that most things that he say he believes? Yes. But I also believe that he be trolling like a motherfucker.
I'm starting to believe, Jesse, that you're the one who have nothing to say because you've reduced yourself to a troll.
When you call me white supremacy, was that petty name calling? Was that petty name calling?
Wait.
No, it wasn't. It was me.
Wait, so that's the kettle calling it black right there. Cynthia G, you have a very disdainment for black men. So why would that even be? Why would you call Jesse Lee a white supremacist when you doing the same fucking thing? Nat Turner, what's the word? Ain't that the kettle calling it black, ladies and gentlemen? How the hell she gonna call Jesse Lee a white supremacist when she doing the same fucking thing by demeaning black men? Because guess what, Cynthia G? All black men ain't the fucking same. Okay? I can't stand a woman like you that think you have merit and you want to go off of statistics and all that other bullshit. Don't nobody give a fuck but the people that love to hate on black men just like you. The fuck up out of here. Can't stand a woman like you.
It was giving you an analysis on your rhetoric, my analysis on your rhetoric.
Amazing.
And it's in alignment with white supremacy. But you still haven't answered my question that I would like for you to question, because we're talking about the impact of fathers being out of the home. And we know that white people have the community with the highest rate of fathers in the home. So why are they committing so many crimes? And why do they have a drug epidemic right now that can't even be stopped at this point? Why are they the biggest mass shooters? Why are they the biggest pedophiles?
Because
why
of time, hold on, I got it.
So much bestiality?
I have it. Come down.
Right.
So
I'm just looking to get my question
in
answered.
any culture, you're gonna have good and evil, because the battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil. So in all cultures, you're gonna find that. But because
that's not in all cultures, that's almost exclusive. Some of these things are almost exclusive to the white community.
That's not true.
I agree that there's good and bad in everything.
That's not true.
What I'm talking about isn't really prevalent in other cultures.
Man. You're going to find good and evil in all cultures, but in the black community, it's out of control because you have 73%.
White community, Jesse.
You have 73% of black children born out of wedlock, and there is no sense of trying to correct that. So you see it more in the black community. When I call you a nasty woman, was that assessment? With anger, was that assessment?
No, it was
that an
assessment tactic to bait me to get into an emotional state so you can try to prove
too late for that.
That's what that was.
Right. It's damn right. I agree, Jesse. It's been too late for that. She called you a white supremacist, and you called her an angry, nasty black woman. So to me, it's even. You got personal with that man first, so you didn't think that deserved him shooting a shot back? No, he didn't do it all angry or nothing like that, but he meant what he said. You is a nasty, angry black woman.
Let me go to some calls real fast. We run out of time here. We're going to have you back because the problem we had with the Skype. Let me go to Tony out of Chelsea, Michigan. Tony, good morning, sir. You're on with Cynthia G.
Hey, how are you doing, Jesse?
All is well. Thanks for calling.
Every like a few callers ago, when you had the last person on, and a few callers ago, and the young man said, "Well, somebody's eyes are going to be opened up. Somebody's eyes going to be opened up from listening to her right here." The funniest part about her was when you put her on hold, how she was still going on. I mean, it was almost comical. And they won't understand.
I told you that shit was funny as hell. She's steady talking while Jesse Lee got his people to cut her goddamn mic. While she already just being emotional and trying to overtalk with that old irritating ass voice. I think this 8 years ago, Yam Sam. Yeah, I think this is 8 years ago when all this had took place. Allegedly, I'm not all the way sure, but I think it was 8 years ago.
And when you talk about white supremacy, I'm from an area, Detroit. Detroit's been run by black people totally for over 40 years. And look where it's at. Just take one quick look. Buffalo, look at Cincinnati. These are politicians, black politicians that are running these cities, and they run them into the ground. And I'm not saying anything. You don't have to, it has nothing to do with black or white, whatever, but that's what I see, and that's what's showing here.
And Cynthia, how do you respond to that? Who fought into that? Atlanta, Detroit, Gary, Indiana, Chicago, anywhere that blacks are in control is all hell to pay.
Well, black people aren't controlling any particular state, so that's where we disagree, because black people don't control those. But when you do have areas where there aren't any economic opportunities, where they've stripped the jobs from them and closed down schools, that's going to be a breeding ground for crime. But what we do know is that white people have these opportunities. They have the education, they have the wealth, they have the job opportunities, but they still commit more crime. So why is it that there's so much crime in the white community under white people's control despite their benefits and resources?
You're saying things that are not true. What's wrong?
Right, because
I've never seen that. They're true, and according to the FBI data. So are you saying that the FBI data that says that white people commit the most crimes, are you saying that the FBI data is incorrect?
Yeah. Cynthia,
okay,
let me ask.
And so where are you getting your information from, and how do you validate your information and your talking points? Because mine come from the FBI data. Yours come from your opinion, and that's the difference between me and you.
Hey, Jesse, have a good day, man.
Thank you. You too, Tony. Thanks for your call. Back in a moment, folks. Let me just put out there for the record, there are more white folks in this country, and so you're gonna have more white people doing some things, but for the number of blacks, hold on, Cynthia, hold on. Turn the mic. But for the number of black folks in this country, disproportionately, they are committing more violent crimes and other issues in our country. So we need to deal with that. I'm talking to Cynthia. I'm going to have her back because we were supposed to have her on the top of the hour, but there were a problem with the Skype thing. So
crime data says
we're going to have her back. What a dirty woman. So let's go to Realist.
Did you see he did it again? And she did it again. He put her ass on mute and she still was running her mouth until she looked down and realized, oh, damn, he cut my mic. He did it to her again because all she doing is trying to overtalk him and get her point across. Jesse Lee ain't having that shit. He said, you ain't gonna come on my shit and overtalk me, you nasty black angry woman. Sit on down and shut up. He put the smack down on her.
Lakeland, Florida. Realist, you're on with Cynthia. Go ahead.
Yeah, just for time, I'm going to sum it up like this. It's called demagoguery. And for the low informational voters who are ignorant of stats and that kind of stuff, if they don't know and they listen to these people that quote unquote supposed to be so intelligent and using intelligent words, it's got to be the most comical thing. And my heart goes out to the people who is actually listening to this garbage. It's almost comical.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Realist. I appreciate it. Cynthia, I'll give you the last word on this. We're running out of time. We're going to have you back. so we can start off at the top of the hour, have more time with you. Everybody and their mama want to talk to you, so I want to give them a chance by having you back. Will you come back?
Oh, absolutely.
How do you see black men?
I see black men as a product of white supremacy. I see them as a product of white supremacy. They're in an.
What the fuck is you talking about, lady? So then, wouldn't that mean the same for you? Ain't you black? So wouldn't you be a part of that white supremacy as well? So what makes you exempt? Last time, I'm looking at you right now. You black. So that would actually apply with you. What is you talking about? So then that means you are a product of white supremacy too. Man, this lady is delusional, bro.
Inordinate circumstance, and they're having to deal with white supremacy, which has a very detrimental effect psychologically on anyone. So that's what I think. And I think you're also a perfect example of that as well, Jesse.
But then we can say the same about you. Last time I checked, you are black. So look, now she want to take her shot at Jesse Lee, though. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Lee taking it like a pro. I get to her.
Why do black people see white people as smarter and stronger, especially black men? Why do they see them as being better than they are? Why do black people see white, such as yourself? Why do you people see white people as being smarter and better than you are? Because I don't see it that way. Why do you see it that way?
Well, Jesse, you can include me in that because I don't believe that white people are smarter and better
than anyone. But you do.
Anyone.
You said it 1,000 times today.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said that they have a attitude of white supremacy. I never said that was valid. So you can't put words in my mouth. I don't believe that they're smarter than anyone.
But you do. You have to say it so many times. Everything has something to do with white supremacists, according to you.
It
correct. Cynthia G, you can't never be this goddamn slow. You is slow, lady. You're basically saying that the whites are superior to us black men. Y'all see why I won't cover no shit like that from her? Because shit, she would piss me clean the fuck off. I would literally jap the fuck out at this lady. The fuck is you talking about? You just sat up here and said that black men is a product of white supremacy. So you're already insinuating that white people are better and superior than black people. Hey, Lovelace, happy Saturday. Good morning. That's why I can't, it's certain people I just can't listen to with they bullshitting rhetoric, because all it's gonna do is just set me off, and I'm gonna, man, look, I ain't about to sit up here and work my damn blood pressure up off this trifling ass, Looney Tune ass heifer. No, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. No. I stay away. I run. Okay, I run away. What up with it, Pride Time B? Happy Saturday to you, bro. Yeah, I run from an individual like this. Hell, fuck no. Hell no. No. See, she knows what she's doing too, right? She's causing so much controversy, but then do all of that double talking bullshit. See, I'm hip to all that bullshit anyway, so I would never engage this woman in no type of conversation. I get why Jesse Lee is doing it. I get it. But he's better than me because fuck that. Yeah, we gonna run together, Lovelace. I'm running. Shit. And TP, I got that too, man. TP, I got it. Just to let you know, I did get it. All right. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Let y'all enjoy something, a blast from the past. What up with it, Tay Ward? What's going on? Happy Saturday to you, Tay. Hope all is well with you. Now, I'm playing this on purpose, y'all. Shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball. I be knowing what the fuck I be asking. I asked nothing about what the rest of the people said. I asked about what the fuck you think. You think you gonna take me down? I'm asking you personally.
No.
Are you gonna take me down?
No, sir.
Do you think I suck?
No.
Last time I checked with I am the sole proprietor here. Johnny Blaze 2 Show. Why would Yella Cash Out be up in here? She's not a content creator. She's a subscriber. So why would I give a fuck about what people saying about her cash out being up in my chat?
Let me tell you why. For 2 reasons. Yella must have talked to Whip Wop on the back end or talked to somebody about wanting to see some cash and off your show. Or Whip Wop can read the vibes. People can read vibes. Everybody but your dumb ass. She do. She play on people's phones. She played on my mother's phone.
Hello, is your refrigerator running?
I've had just about enough of this.
She do all that research for you. Your dumb ass don't know how to go on Google and find nobody's number or nothing like that. She does all that. She strikes people for you, and you don't pay the bitch nothing. Yella, see? You shouldn't have never ripped your contract up over here, bitch. You thought you was doing something. Cause John is like more like a woman, like one of your best friends. You thought you had something. That nigga don't care about you, girl. Yella, I know you in the bush. Get your ass back over here with Yella. I know you in the bush. Yella, I know you in the bush. Yella, I know you in the bush. Yella, I know you. And let me break something down. Let your daddy break something down to you, Yella. Yella, I know you in the bushes. Yella, I know you in the bush. Yella, I know you in the bushes, bitch. Yella, I know you in the bushes, Yella, I know. And let me break something down. Let your daddy break something down to you, Yella. Yella, I know you in the bushes, bitch. And let me break something down. Let your daddy break something down to you, Yella. Basically, this nigga saying you mean nothing to him. Keep the change when you get up there. Don't nobody wanna hear your raspy voice ass, bitch. You sound like Jada Kiss' great grandmother. Yeah. Scram, bitch. Yella, I know you's a fucking fool, bro. And this is why I say, stop saying you from Chicago. Cause Chicago niggas are way smarter than you, and they don't move like you, bro. Chicago nigga think like a businessman. You think I'ma challenge Whip Wop or anybody that donate like? Yeah, you got it, bro. Go ahead, talk your shit. Just keep sending them cash apps, but your bitch ass so emotional and hurt that you gonna continue to challenge the man and run his money in another direction. Keep going.
Saying, I never asked you nothing about
Yella, all crazy like you, Yella, I know you in the bushes, bitch. It's just that others like Mo, Yella, and all that, they know how to put it on the front. Yeah, cause y'all using each other. They using you for your channel to have a voice, cause you got a little couple subscribers, and in turn, you're using them to say shit that you can't say or won't say.
Trying to take you out. No, what do you agree with when it's none of your fucking business, nigga? Mo ain't posting his cash out, he get his own fucking channel.
Yella, understand. Yella tried to become a content creator. She started a channel, tried. She even asked me to share a link when we was cool. Her channel wouldn't grow. She would go live. She went live once or twice, and like one person came in there, 2 people. Yella, I know you in the bush. The same thing. Mo know if he start a channel, ain't nobody coming in there, John. So you know what they using. Y'all using each other. And Whip Wop, you hit it on the nose. Mo and Yella wanna cut out that little cash apps and super chats that you get. Cause they spend, think about it, y'all. They spend too much time on his channel. Time is money. That's time they could be working somewhere, selling drugs or something. I know you ain't sitting there in one spot all day on the panel, gossiping about me all damn day, and they getting the coin out of it. I would want something.
Well, what they have to do something like that, they did whatever they want to do on their own. I've never made them do a motherfucking thing.
I agree with you.
Shout out to Yellow Duck. Yeah, Yellow, I know you in the bushes. I'm trying to bring you out the bushes. Yellow, I know you in the bushes. I know you is. I'm trying to draw your ass out. All right, y'all. Shout out to Yellow though. But now we gonna move on to the next video. Shout out to TP for sending this to me so I could go ahead and review it. For just to say it, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am solely just giving my opinion about the conversation that Jesse Lee Peterson had with his panel guest. So let's get it to that video. All right. Let's get it to that video. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are picking up this Saturday morning content, please hit the like button. And if you're feeling generous, brothers and sisters, get on your Cash App, get on your Super Chat, get on your Super Sticker, get on your PayPal, okay? Now, this is from the Fallen State. This was 6 years ago. We're ending this right now. Pastor storms off the stage. So let's take a listen.
Okay, let me just split screen this using the fancy Opera browser. Yeah, let's just buy both. Link below to download it for free.
Get ready to rise with more shine. Introducing the all-new Sealy Posturepedic Collection, now at
Let's get past that part of it. Okay, we know you got merch.
Welcome to the Fallen State. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Help us fight censorship by hitting the thumbs up button, and then don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. You can ring my bell. Ring the bell.
No, Jesse Lee, pause on that now. Now, Jesse Lee, come on now. I know you an older man, and you know y'all say what y'all say, but that ain't what you supposed to say. Should nobody be talking about? You shouldn't be telling people they can ring your bell. Pause. God damn.
Now with me today, Pastor Kurt D. Thomas. He's a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Am I right?
That is
Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
I absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you.
And so, were you called to be a pastor, or did you go to school for it?
Well, at the age of 9, I felt the presence of God over me. I grew up in a Pentecostal church, so I went through that entire Pentecostal experience. And it wasn't until I matriculated through college that I decided to get a bachelor's degree in theology, or to study theology while I was at Stillman College.
Oh, I see. So God didn't call you. You decided to go to school for it.
No. I believe that I was called by God to do what I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
And why?
Man, good morning. Top of the AM to you too. Old school, first come, first serve. Salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through the show, man.
Why do you believe that?
Why do I believe that I was called?
Wait a minute. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Pride Time B, for the Frozen Account Fund. Now, Pride Time B, ladies and gentlemen, just kicked it off. He's donating to the Frozen Account Fund, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Pride Time B. Y'all donate to the Frozen Account Fund now, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters.
I know that I'm called to do what I do because because I have a passion and I have a desire to see people elevated from where they are to where they need to be.
Oh, okay. And when you say where they are, do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state?
Explain what you mean by that.
Fallen. You're a pastor, you should know.
Yeah, but I'm.
Hey, Tay, Wait a minute. Hey, you missed out on the first part of the show, man. Dr. Umar, his accounts is frozen. His accounts is frozen, so he has to get online and ask his loyal supporters, brothers and sisters, to get on a PayPal. Get on a PayPal. And the story that he came behind that with Tay Ward, man, it is unbelievable. That is diabolical, the shit that he said up out his mouth to explain why he needs donations so he can take care of his queen mother and himself. That is some diabolical shit right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, yeah. That's why I have the frozen account fund over here at the Johnny Blaze 2 show. You know, my account is frozen too, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all can spare any type of money towards Johnny Blaze, because you know my account is frozen until August the 1st. So, you know, by my account being frozen, for the first time in my life, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any type of digital currency. So would you please donate to old Johnny Blaze frozen account fund over here?
That would explain what do you mean by a fallen state?
Do you know? Do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state? You know what fallen means, right?
A fallen state means that they've fallen from the grace of God. Is that what you're okay?
Right.
So I believe that humans have fallen from the fallen state, but with the whole deal with reconciliation, I think that God reconciles us back to himself.
So you do agree then that human beings have fallen away from God, right?
That humans have fallen away from God according to Adam and all that, yes.
And then at some point, those who seek him will come back.
Those who seek him are that he's called back to them, yes, then they will.
Is it possible to overcome that fallen state?
Stop buying generic Viagra if you're over 60. You qualify for 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra.
It is possible.
Hey, Carlos, beggars can't be choosy, my brother. Beggars cannot be choosy, my brother. It's whatever that you can donate. Since the first time in my life, the old Johnny Blaze don't have any type of digital currency. So I don't care what you're seeing. Send something. But my account is frozen. Brother, help a brother on now. Shit, help a brother on now. Get on your cash out, my brother. Get on your cash out, my brother. Get on your cash out, my brother. Send that 25 cents. Shit, you think I'm going to turn it down? Shit, 25 cents if I get at least, if just say for the sake of argument, I get at least 125 cents. Boy, that adds up. You could do the math.
Well, to overcome that fallen state, if we accept Christ back into our hearts.
Right. How does one know when they're in a fallen state?
Well, a person will know that they're in a fallen.
What up with it, Keith Jackson up in the building? Salute, Keith. Good to see you up in the chat. Now, Pride Tide sent another slap on the neck for Duke. Don't suffer from the fault. So for Duke, Duke don't suffer from the frozen account. Shout out to Pride Time B for that another slap on the neck. So make sure that Duke won't suffer from my account being frozen. I got to take care of Duke. I got to take care of my girl. I got people to take care of. Look, my account is frozen. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. My account is frozen. I have to make sure to get some doggy treats for Duke. I got to make sure to get things for the house. I'm messed up around here. I'm to the floor.
State is when they don't live a life that's acceptable. I believe that's really acceptable to themselves. So like a person that is a drug addict or a person that is drinks too much liquor, a person that maybe not living their best life or doing what they're called to do. I think that those people are the people that find themselves in a fallen state.
So when they're not living their life according to God, then they're in a fallen state.
If you're not living a life that is according to the principles of God, yes.
Then you're in a fallen state.
Then you're in a fallen state.
So if I read, and I don't know if it's true or not, I like to ask the person before I mention, know if it's true or not. Are you a homosexual?
I am a same gender loving man.
Oh, Lord. Woo! He said, I like to ask a person before I assume. And then he just come out, are you a homosexual? Hey, G Mama Body, happy Saturday to you. Good morning. Boy, Jesse Lee don't cut no corners, do we, ladies and gentlemen? Are you a homosexual?
So it doesn't mean you're a homosexual?
It means that I'm the same gender loving man.
But just from, I'm black and slow.
Okay.
And just.
Oh, wait, TP. Wait a minute. So why won't this man just come out and say, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's like he afraid to even call himself that shit. How? If that's what you do, if in this day and age, everything is out. So ain't nobody should be in no damn closet or no shit like that. Like, come on, man, you can't answer that simple question. Shit, what the fuck is going on here?
For the record, does that mean you're a homosexual?
I could be considered a homosexual.
Are you considered?
I can be TP, do you hear this dumb shit right here, TP? Do y'all all hear this shit right here? I could be considered. I could be considered, huh? Instead of you just coming right on out, yes. I mean, come on. Come on, guy. Come on. I mean, what are you giving us here? Damn, you scared to admit to your own self? Man, that's a way to deflect. Shit, forget all that, Lovelace. That man is ashamed of being a homosexual. That is what I'm getting from this. I'm sorry. Look, whatever you are, you should be able to stand on it as an adult. He didn't even want to stand on it. He deflected.
I wanted to think of you if you're not.
I'm a homosexual.
You're a homosexual. And so you're a homosexual pastor?
I am a homosexual pastor, yes.
Woo! Got him on record. Got him on video. We got him on video admitting that he is a this man right here is a homosexual pastor. Jesse Lee got him to admit it on camera. Shout out to Jesse Lee.
How long have you been a homosexual pastor?
I've been a pastor for 8 years.
That's a wild question. That's a wild question. Yes, man. How long have you been a homosexual pastor? That's a wild question right there. Oh, that's a wild question right there. That is a wild question, Jesse Lee. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Senior pastor, and then before that, prior to that, I was a youth pastor.
Oh, okay. Why do you think that God would call a person, a homosexual, to be a pastor, but not change him?
So I don't think that God majors where we minor. And so I think that what happens is I think that we put limitations on God that God doesn't have. For example, we could, if you go to seminary or something like that, you find out that there's a thought process that God could possibly be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he can be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So could he be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
The question that he asked him. So can God be a homosexual the way you need him to be? God, this shit is hilarious. Wait, hold on, I got to rewind that back. Man.
Be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he can be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So could he be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
Well, honestly, I don't think that God, the Bible says that God is neither male nor female.
Right. So how can he be a woman then if he's not a female?
Well, I'm saying that, so there's a...
Bro, look, why do y'all think that I like Jesse Lee? Because yes, again, I know that he believes some of the shit that be coming up out of his mouth, but it be sometimes like, bro, I know a motherfucker that's trolling, and Jesse Lee is trolling like a motherfucker right now. And this young man don't even know it though, but yes, he is getting trolled by Jesse Lee. Certain things he's saying to this young man and asking him, them are troll questions to get a response. He want him to crash the fuck out by his questioning. I'm telling you, Jesse Lee is no fool, man. He know what the hell he be doing, man.
Book that's by who's the book by? There's a book that is written. It's called
At Advent, we help sleep apnea sufferers avoid the CPAP machine. We know when we get the nose and throat work.
Well, that's all right about the title. What about the book?
But in the book, the principles of the book talk about God swaying himself to this, and it's called The Shack by W.M. Paul Young.
No, I'm not calling him a troll, Lovelace. I'm saying that he's trolling. Now, it's a difference. I'm not calling Jesse Lee a troll, but he's trolling him with the line of questions that he asking him, Lovelace. I mean, come on. Come on. You got to see he trolling him.
And so if you read that book, then you find out
Wolfpack. Hey, Wolfpack. Hey, well, I need donations, brothers and sisters. Yes, I need, if you want me to get the premium, that costs. See, I'm a broke-ass YouTuber, Wolfpack, man. Shit, I need donations so I can get the premium and skip all those commercials. So, look, now we going to have another fund. Donate to Johnny Blaze so he can get premium and he can skip all these damn ads. All right?
God basically finds himself congruent to whatever state of mind a person is in. And so at one state, God is a Jewish carpenter. At one state, God shows himself as a big black woman in the kitchen cooking.
Big black woman?
A black woman in the kitchen cooking. And so
you think God could be a big black woman?
I think that God can be whatever it is that you need God to be at that moment.
Do you think that God can be a homosexual too?
What? See, again, he asked that question again. Do you think God can be a homosexual? Like, think about the questioning. Think about that question right there. Like, how? And he set himself up for the damn bullshitting question. To me, in my opinion, I think the young man set his own self up for that question right there. Once he said that, yeah, you can have God to be whatever you want him to be, He opened himself up to the question. So all Jesse Lee did was just slid. He had that little opening. He slid the question right on in. Now look at how he pauses and don't really answer the question and try to deflect. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, people be setting their own self up for the bullshit.
If God needs to be a homosexual, I think that he was, but I don't liken him to that. I don't liken God to be to be an isolated gender.
So you believe that God could be a woman or be a black woman,
God
or
could
homosexual?
God could be whatever you need God to be.
And so does that person make God what they want him to be in their mind so they can accept being wrong? Or does God switch genders and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think that God, that we create God to be whatever we want God to be in our minds. I think that it's based on experiences. The experiences of that person allows God to transform himself in whatever it is that person needs to be. For an example, if you've ever gone to Africa, or if you've ever gone to a part of the world where there's no westernized religions, where people they don't have an isolated form of who Jesus is or what he looks like, opposed to what you were talking about earlier.
Right.
We don't know what he looks like. And so since that, God becomes whatever it is that person's experience is.
Those countries that don't believe in God, they are S-hole countries, and they all try to come here now and bring their S-hole attitudes.
Their S-hole? What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
What is S-hole country?
He didn't know what the hell S-hole even meant. Shithole countries, I guess, Jesse Lee didn't want to curse, but yes, shithole countries. And then he get the pastor to say it straight out.
The S-H-I-T hole.
Oh, you're saying that they're S-hole countries.
Right, because those people don't believe in God.
I wouldn't say that they don't believe in God. I would say
they don't believe in the real God. They have their own made-up God based on their imagination, right?
I wouldn't say that. I would say that we experience God on the level that we know God. So if you have somebody that is an Indian and they've never had anyone explain to them the ideology of God that is created here in Western culture, then I think that
Western culture?
Western culture is where we are now. It's what we operate in a canonized version of the Bible, in which we accept as the authentic truth of
the Western culture is the best culture, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Then why everybody trying to come here? If we're not the best, if Western culture is not the best culture, why everybody trying to come to what's not the best culture?
Is everybody trying to come here?
Everybody and their mama. Have you noticed that we can't even keep the illegals out?
I wouldn't say that everybody's trying to come here, but I will say that there are people that are trying
from all over the world
to come here from all over the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if we are not the best country, why are they trying to come here? Why don't they go to the best country?
That is a good question, Jesse Lee.
Every year, that's the only goal that you have.
You know why? Because everybody knows that the United States is way better than them old shithole countries. And really no disrespect, but you get freedom over here in the United States. Yes, it comes at a price, but you're able to roam around and be a little bit more freer than you is up in these third world countries where, they, unaliving people on the daily way more than what people get unalived in here in the United States, even though, in my opinion, I think we catching up with them, though, the way things is going.
We can consider ourselves to be the best country,
but we are the best. And that's because of Western culture.
Well, I wouldn't use the word best, maybe. I would use the word, we're probably a country where people are allowed to be free and be themselves.
So we're the best.
Right.
If you say best, then I'll go with that.
So I want to go.
You don't have a choice. Because it is true what Jesse Lee is saying. Everybody from different parts of the world comes to the United States to live that American dream. Come on. You don't see nobody really going to no other country from here unless they just want to be secluded from everybody or some shit like that. But you don't see nobody really on purpose trying to go to any other country from the United States. Again, unless they running from the law or they just don't want to be around nobody. They want to just be, you know what I'm saying? It's for different reasons, but the main reason is why people go to other countries because it's no extradition in certain countries. So just in case if they get in trouble here, they can go to this country right here and there's no extradition. They can't come to that country and get them. Look at what Russell Simmons doing right now. They didn't put all type of charges on this man here. That man is in a country where they can't extradite him back to the United States. So he's safe. To me, that's why, I mean, that's just my opinion. That's my personal opinion. When people leave the United States and go to other countries or whatever the case may be, they're leaving because they look at all of these. Look at what P. Diddy was going to do before he got locked up. He was planning on leaving the country. He just didn't get a chance to do so. So nobody from the United States on purpose is going to no other country, you know what I'm saying, just to go because it's a better country. No, it don't work, and I don't believe that. Because they was on his top, Carlos. They already knew what he was about to do. Shit, they got that flight plan just because he got a private jet. They don't, hey, it don't matter if it's a private jet or not. They got to send that what's their itinerary when they get in that sky. So they got all type of federal agencies looking into him and everything. Man, they knew he was trying to get the hell on.
But you say God is a black woman.
I didn't say God was a black woman. I used the book as an analogy
that God was a black woman,
to show us that God could be whatever it is that we need God to be.
Amazing. Do you believe that book?
I believe that God could be whatever it is that we want God to be.
Really?
Yes.
And so you've been a homosexual all your life, you said earlier, right?
At the age of 9, I knew that I liked.
He broke, Carlos. He broke. That's why he can't leave. He broke. He ain't got no money, man. What money, man? He ain't got, Dr. Umar ain't got no money, man. No. He ain't through running the scam. No. See, Dr. Umar is a greedy SOB. You know what I'm saying? He got to continue to run his scam. But see, the jig is up. They done froze his goddamn accounts and everything. The jig is up. Now he can't go no damn well. Shit. He still got to ask people for money so he can take care of his queen mother and himself. So he had to let the people know, man, look, get on your PayPal.
The same sex, yes.
How did you become that way?
I didn't become that way. I knew that was my innate nature to like men.
And so how did your nature go from a natural nature of being a man or male to an unnatural nature of becoming a woman? How did that happen?
So, you said the unnatural nature of me becoming a woman?
Yeah, you were born a natural male, right?
You're born a natural male.
Right. You were, right?
I am a male currently sitting here in front of you.
But how did you go from being a natural male to an unnatural woman?
Who's an unnatural woman?
Isn't homosexuality?
He called him an unnatural woman. He said, how was you born a natural man and now you becoming an unnatural woman? Lord Jesus Christ.
He is like being a female feelings?
No.
What is it?
No.
What is it exactly?
Being gay being gay, being a homosexual, whatever term like that a person wants to use to identify themselves, it's an innate state of being. It means that this is who that person is. If I'm not a woman, I'm a man sitting here in front of you having a conversation. I have a penis, just like you have.
Well,
a
you
penis.
do have the male parts, but not.
Pause. Yeah, you see how he is really poking at him? Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, y'all here for y'all own self. Jesse Lee is poking and trolling like a motherfucker at this point because he know he's a weak beta. He's a weak beta male. Beta. You don't think Jesse Lee don't see the beta up in his pastor? He know fully damn well he is a beta.
They cutting that off too. Did you hear about that? We'll get to that. But do you feel inwardly, do you feel like a male or you feel like a female?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
No, but what do you feel like?
I feel like a male. And
inside?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but inside, do you feel like a man or you feel like a woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you. So that answers your question, right?
I know.
I don't feel like anything because I am a male.
You don't feel like neither male nor woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but what made you think you're a homosexual then? If there's not a feeling on the inside, why do you think you're
homosexuality is not a feeling? It's a state of being. It's who the person innately is. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with creating a feeling that you're talking about. It's an innate. It's the innate nature of who that person is. I innately am who I am. Me being gay or homosexual has nothing to do for me with being a man. It has everything to do with my preference and who I choose to sleep with.
What does the word innately mean? What does that mean? I'm black and slow.
Hey, Egan. Now, I would have accepted that if I was on my Johnny Blaze 2 show. Can you retract that statement, bro? It would be no mention of those individuals on this channel unless I mention them first. You know my rule, Egan. You've been here long enough to know. It's no mention. Please retract that statement. I'm going to give you a chance to retract that. Do not, I repeat, unless I mention them first on my channel, do not mention no people up over here, bro. Please.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
The word innate. The word innate means that it is that I'm not changing or I'm not becoming something else. I am who I am.
Just before we started the show, you said that you introduced your is he your husband or your wife? Is that your husband? He gonna be your husband or your wife?
I'm gonna end this interview.
That man said, is that your husband or your wife? He pissed the plane off. Man, you can't tell me he wasn't trolling him right there. Lord. Is that your husband or that your wife? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
Because we're ending this right now.
Why you want to end?
We're ending it.
Well,
Take this off. Take this off. When you want to have a real conversation, call me. No, you're bullshitting me.
Come back.
I'm not.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Pastor. Oh, we cursing that, Pastor? Oh, we cursing right now, Pastor. Oh, he on some bullshit, huh, Pastor? You just not realizing he was on bullshit. You sat there in the paint that whole goddamn time, and you didn't know that he was trolling you with them type of questions. And you get mad because he asked you, is that your husband or is that your wife? That shit is crazy.
going to be a part of that. Come take this off of me, or I'm going to take it with me.
But why are you running?
Come take this off of me, or I'm going to take it with me. Please take it off of me.
Really?
You're disrespecting me.
But no, I'm asking you really.
Please take it off.
Am I asking him a real serious question?
No, I'm saying, just let him take their recording. Just trying to get a reaction.
It's okay.
No, be quiet. Right, he tell his husband,
no,
okay,
quiet. Just take it off.
Yeah.
But tell me why you're running.
Down?
I'm not running, sir. But when you want to have a real conversation, you have my information.
But you said that you were gonna.
When you want to have a real conversation,
you said
when
that
you want to have a real conversation,
you said you gonna marry this guy.
When you want to have, he's a guy. You're calling him a female. You're being disrespectful.
I asked if you gonna call him husband or wife. Come back.
He just asked. Look, I think that was a valid question. Shit, look, ain't it the same thing with lesbians? You got a femme and you got a stud. So shouldn't that apply to the men? I mean, damn, I didn't see nothing wrong with the questioning. Shit, he asked him straight up, is he the husband or the wife? I mean, damn. That wasn't no hard question right there. You got all in your feelings for no damn reason when he was already taking shots at you, Pastor. He was already taking shots. Boy, this shit is funny.
Do you want to be interviewed? Amazing.
Amazing.
Well, they gone.
Later.
That's amazing. They gone. They walked away. So the deal is that was Pastor Kurt D. Thomas. And Kurt D. Thomas is a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles. And he is a admitted homosexual pastor. And what he does is he works with men. They host a monthly men's group, they say. So I wanted to know about all that, but just before we started the show, he introduced this other male, black male, that he said that they're going to get married soon. And I know that these people are doing that and they're calling it marriage. So I wanted.
Wait. So you mean to tell me that this pastor ain't even married yet to the man? So you right there, you sinning. So who gonna take you seriously then? I mean, no, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, now if we gonna be real, you know, how in the hell you a pastor and you're trying to lead men, but if the men see you having relations with a man and you ain't even married to him, like how the fuck can I take you seriously anyway? How can I take anything that you say about the Bible seriously when you already in the door is living in sin? How do that make sense? Anybody up in the chat? Now, you don't even have to believe in God or none of that other shit. But I'm just saying, him trying to be an example to other men is diabolical. Okay? I wouldn't at no point listen to shit he says, and you sitting up here being with a man and you ain't even married to him. You ain't went before no damn judge or none of that shit. All you doing is confusing the men, the young men that you may mentor. Because all they gonna do is just look at you and be like, no. Trust me, Thick Cut, I didn't even want to go all the way there. Because you know I don't talk about sex, I don't talk about religion, and I really don't talk about politics. Now, I could joke about some shit being said about it, but like, I don't get all involved like that into it because that ain't my concern, right? I didn't want to get that deep into it. But for him to be a pastor and you're gay, and on top of that, you sitting up here being with a man that you're not even married to, for one, that don't even register to me at all. I've never, until this day and age, ladies and gentlemen, I have never known, unless the pastor had a secret life or a secret sex life and he was doing some outrageous ass shit, That was the only time you really heard about some shit like that with a pastor, right? But as far as a pastor putting out the image that he would like to be with the same sex, to me, that didn't happen back in the day. That's happening now. And in my personal opinion, I feel like they're making a mockery of the religion. That is my personal belief. You can be whatever the hell you want to be. You can be whoever, you can be with whoever you want to be. But when you start tapping into the religion and you want to be a pastor, no. I never understand it, Carlos. Never will. Never will, bro. I will never understand a pastor in this day and age thinking it's okay. You know what? Never mind. I don't even, matter of fact, I ain't gonna ever go to that damn church, Carlos. You damn right. I would never go to that church. No, hell, fuck no. What the fuck do I want to listen to it? You know what, Carlos? I know what the fuck you trying to do. I'm not going there. So let me get up off of that subject real quick, because I'm not going there. No, I'm not going there. I ain't confused about nothing. And whatever I don't understand, and I could just leave it at that. But ain't no way in the fuck I will ever be up in that damn church. I don't know you people. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready, right, to talk. I'm going to drop this link, and I'm going to see what all the fuck you want, right? I'll hear you out. But then after that, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm not going to talk about you when I actually say, right, that I'm not going to talk about you. Then I'm not going to talk about you. Right? I don't have to. Even when you was on Sears platform, you was trying to talk to me then. I'm not going to address you anymore. Matter of fact, this is an impromptu live, y'all. This is an impromptu live stream. Right? I wasn't even planning on going live. Right? But I have to address this, and I have to put it out on YouTube, because why? I know you on YouTube. I don't know you on in real time. So I'm not going to ever talk to you on no back end at all, ever. Right? I'm not going to ever do that. If you want to address me about anything, you address it for everybody to hear. What the fuck is you trying to call me on the back end? I'm not going to, nigga, we ain't getting money together. We not getting no money together. Call your son. Mentor your son. There's nothing that you can get from me. Remember, you don't need a motherfucker like me, right? You can stand on your own. So that's exactly what the fuck you gonna do. You have no reason to call me on the back end for nothing. I don't know you. Miss Eve, this is for you, Miss Eve. And it's nice and frosty too. Right? Again, I don't know you, right, outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube, right? I know your persona of what you show on YouTube, right? We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready to talk. You don't dictate when I want to talk. That's not how that goes, nigga. When I feel like talking, then I will set up a line, upcoming like I always do, and I'll follow through on what I do. Now, what you do is what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, bro, right? Stop talking that line with me because, see, you better know one thing about what I will do or I will tell. Right? Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I don't know you. I know your persona of what you show right on YouTube. I don't know you. Right? Again. I don't know you. I don't know you. Right? I don't know you. This Hey, good morning to you, Not Worth It. Glad that you can make it in through the show. Appreciate you sliding through, Not Worth It. Salute to you. Happy Saturday to you. Now, this has been trending on the internet right here. This story about a police officer that's in Florida, a woman police officer, having inappropriate sexual relationship with a 17-year-old young girl, right? Sick shit. Hold on, because wait a minute, because I thought I shared it. Hold on. I'm about to go to it right now. Hold on. Because that was some sick shit. Hold on. Matter of fact, yeah, yup, I got it. Hold on, I'm about to share it to my channel, my community wall right now. All right, so this story right here has been trending. Like I said, deputy threatened to unalive 17-year-old girl. She's sexually exploited. Court docs. All right, so let me go up out of this real quick. Excuse me. Because I just shared it on my community wall. Hold on. Fair use. This is for educational purposes only and to highlight a deputy that's from Florida having inappropriate sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire.
Well, looking at that indictment we just got in this morning, the investigators seem to have uncovered months of communication between the 51-year-old female deputy and this then 17-year-old girl. We are told that those videos include the deputy performing sex acts on the then minor. The sheriff here at Miami-Dade saying she is disturbed by all of it. After several years of serving in Miami-Dade law enforcement, this deputy, Carly Miranda Blum, is now relieved of her duty and in federal custody, charged with receipt and production of child sex abuse material involving a 17-year-old. In the indictment of the 51-year-old woman, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida says Blum traveled to Atlanta, Georgia to meet up with the teen last year.
Now, last year she traveled towards where the young woman was in Georgia, right? Yeah, she lost, man, look, Evie, she ain't gonna get a red cent, okay? This is some wild shit. Now, y'all could only imagine why she traveled to Atlanta to the 17-year-old girl, because everybody knows the legal age for whether you a young woman or a young man is 16. Now, she thought that she could get around the laws and come out of Florida just to go and see her and nobody was going to find out. Again, I'm not all the way familiar with the laws in Florida. I don't know the legal age in Florida, but I guarantee you, I bet you she knew about the legal age up in Georgia. I bet you she knew that.
Investigators say they found videos on the teen's iPad of Blum performing sex acts on the minor, uploaded in October of 2024.
Now, ask yourself this. Why in the hell would she, at 51 years old, be video recording her being with a minor? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That is some real life sick individual right there. That is sick. And you didn't think that you was going to get caught up with your madness?
They also connected Blum to an Instagram account with a long message history with the teenage victim, where they exchanged sexual pictures and videos through June and July of this year. The Miami-Dade sheriff says they've helped in this investigation, confirming Blum was on duty and working on the day she received some of those messages. On the minor's iPad, turned over by a, quote, witness who shares the device with the young girl, federal investigators say they found an album documenting threatening messages allegedly sent by Blum when the teen tried to end their relationship. The witness coming forward now over concerns about the teen's mental health. Their tip prompted a long search of Blum's house and homestead this week, and now she is in custody. The Miami-Dade County Sheriff says these allegations are not only criminal, but, quote, a betrayal of the badge, the public trust, and the oath we swear to uphold.
Start CPR if he's out.
She says they stand in direct opposition to everything we represent as law enforcement officers and as human beings. And if convicted on these charges, Deputy Blum could face a maximum of 50 years in federal prison.
She getting that 50. If convicted, she's gonna get convicted. Yeah, if they got the video evidence and they got text messages between that grown ass 51-year-old woman with that 17-year-old, she's done. She will never see the light of day. She's going to Fed, so guess what? She's gonna do majority of that time. By the time she get out, she ain't gonna never get out. I see her dying in prison. And rightfully so. You have betrayed the trust of your community by having an inappropriate sexual relationship with a 17-year-old. And then on top of that, you tried to go to a state where you knew the legal, because you knew the law as far as being able to deal with her. The legal age for you to even deal with anybody, whether it's a woman or man, is 16. Yeah, you know what? It's a double standard though, Primetime B. They always give the women a way out. The men get the bolt. That shit drives me crazy, Primetime B. That shit drives me the fuck crazy. That drives me crazy right there, because I don't get that. How come it ain't the same standard with a woman doing that exact same thing, but a man get thrown clean up under the damn jail? Shit is crazy, man. And that's why, and I don't blame you, TP, for you not being taking no police officers seriously. Look, you got to take them at face value, bro, because, hey, they still people at the end of the day. Some of these police officers got sick-ass tendencies that we ain't going to never know unless it comes out some type of way on the internet. I mean, look, I don't put no stock in nobody. I go off of character and how you treat people. Whether you a police officer, deputy, correctional officer, it don't matter. If you treat people with respect and you have some type of decency about yourself, it will show. This shit right here, this ain't it. You violated that young woman. You tried to give her zuzus and wham-whams and tell her to be quiet. Now, all of a sudden, if you tell somebody, now I'm going to unalive you. But why would you have to go through all of that? You shouldn't have been doing it in the first place if you got to threaten a young woman that you're going to unalive her if she spills the beans. That doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. You are a sick individual. You are a coward. And I hope that they give you the 50 years in the feds joint. I really do. I hope they give it to you. Now, any other developments with this story that I get, I will keep y'all apprised about this. But this has been in the beginning stages of all this. So again, when something else comes about, I will give y'all an update about this story right here. This right here is some sick shit. I'm sorry. I do appreciate everyone hitting that like button. We have 31 likes and we have 36 people. So that just means we got 5 stragglers up in the clouds. And they sitting up here trying to figure out if I'm going to say anybody's name or not. So we already know why y'all up in the clouds. Okay? Let me tell you people that's up in the clouds that's not hitting the like button. The least you can do is type up in the chat. Okay, if you're not going to hit the like button, how about you interact about what's being talked about instead of just lurking up in the clouds? You're not donating. You don't want to hit the like button. So why are you here? That would be my question, but I already know the answer to that question because you're waiting to see if a certain people's names is being said. So Alpha, I know for a fact you in the clouds, Alpha. Alpha, I know you're in the clouds. You gonna hurry up and run back and tell people on if I'd have said a name or I'd have said somebody's name, Alpha. Unlike you, sir, I don't go around causing trouble. Okay? Unlike you, I don't have to sit up here and go in nobody's chat to be messy to say what somebody that said and somebody that got baked real bad. I don't go through all that, right? I mind my business and I see things just like everybody else. Yeah. So you cloud watchers, why don't y'all get in the chat and type? What y'all afraid of? Y'all afraid of talking about the things that I'm talking about? I mean, I just don't get that. Why are you here then? Oh, my bad. I know why you're here. I know why you're here. But I'm not giving y'all that type of content over here. See, unlike most of these content creators that's in this so-called sector, I actually know how to talk about other things and be funny with it and be entertaining. Now, me talking about individuals that's in this so-called sector, it just ain't entertaining to me no more. Now, certain things, yes, I can be entertained by certain things. But for the most part, I don't want to talk about you motherfuckers. This is what I get. I got 41 people up in the room looking at me right now. And that's without talking about the bullshit. See, my numbers is climbing because of the content that I'm laying out. The people is picking up what I'm putting down, right? The numbers don't lie. I didn't care about having low numbers even before I changed over my content. I didn't care nothing about that. What I cared about is putting out content that's trending, newsworthy topics to bring up. That's what I'm willing to do. And guess what? This may not be a packed out room to you, but considering where I was starting at when I changed up the content to where I am now, it's way more than what I done had. So shout out to the cloud watchers that's sitting in the clouds waiting on me to say people's names. Good morning. Good morning, Regina. Good morning, Regina. Hold on, Regina. I see you up in the building. So wait a minute. Hold on. Let me play your jam real quick. And shout out to the meal ticket.
The motherfucking ultimate. Double talking, bitch. Help your motherfucking ass down. Shut the fuck up.
What's up, Regina?
You just gave a speech. KTC. can support who she want. You ain't got nothing to do with that.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You support motherfucking passion. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You just shut the fuck up.
Wait.
Jimmy, you heard me. Tamper your motherfucking ass down. You gonna talk all that shit about me and then make excuses for keep the change, you motherfucking fool.
Now, this is how I'm gonna play this. Either you wait. You talk to me like you or I get you up out my chat. Now, once I get you up out the chat, I'm gonna get them to block you in its entirety.
Double talking, bitch.
Okay? I'm gonna get them to block you in its entirety. Okay? You feel good saying that right now, Regina?
Bitch.
Have a good day, sir.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You gonna sit here.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You support motherfucking passion. You support motherfucking passion. You support motherfucking passion. You support motherfucking passion. You won't call. Keep the change out for support BS101. Support passion. In fact, he's in jail. Fuck you. How about that? Unless you hit the wing. Fuck you. You so you won't call. Keep the change out for support BS101, but you support passion, which is in fact he's in jail. Fuck you. You support passion. In fact, he's in jail. Now, Regina, I have a request, right? When you doing all them capital letters up in the chat, one can see that as you're yelling, oh, Lord Jesus. Can I ask you, Regina, respectfully, right? Can you please not do all capital letters up in the chat because it can come off the wrong way to people, right? I'm just asking, Regina. I'm asking respectfully, can you just type regular? Because the capital letters that you put up in the chat, it could come off like you're yelling at people, right? I'm just asking. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just thinking about it on the bigger scale. When you put all the words that you in capital letters, one could assume, right, that you're yelling and screaming at them when you do that. Now, I'm just asking respectfully again. Right, can you just put it in small letters? Right, Billy. Right, you can tell me tapping my motherfucking ass down, but can you just put it in small letters and not big letters? That's all. That's it, that's all. I didn't say you couldn't say what you wanted to say. All I'm saying is, can you put it in small letters? Oh. No, it's for older folks when on phone. Disability accommodation. All right, Regina. Okay. I get it. I get it now. You explained it. So no fuss, no muss, ladies and gentlemen. She can't see. That is the reason why she put it all in cap letters. Okay. You explained it, so I'm not gonna go there with you no more. You let it be known. So cool. Wait, whoa. Oh, okay. That was an accident, Regina. That was an accident. I'm sure that was accident because Nurse Petty unhid you. She did it on accident. Hey, well, look, all I could do is just take it at face value, what her rhyme or reason is on why she write all her words in capital letters. So I'm not going to go back and forth. That is her rhyme or reason. The end. I'm not going to question it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to question it. Man, I'm not getting... Regina. Now wait a minute, Regina. Now I gotta play this one. I gotta play this one right here, Regina. That this is my personal favorite from you right here, Regina. Take it all in stride, Regina. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But Regina, come on, Regina. Come on, Regina. Oh, Lord, I got to play this one right here because this one right here is funny. Hold on. I'm about to get, here we go.
And you walk out that door, I can truly say to myself, he cannot hurt me anymore.
Hey, Regina, how many more years you gonna be 56 years old? Hey, Regina, how many more years you gonna be 56 years old? Cause I could have sworn when I first met you was 56 then, and that's been 2 years ago. And you still saying you're 56 now. I want to just point that out to everybody. Like, come on now. How many times is you going to be 56 years old? I'm just I'm asking for me. Because when I met you, you said you was 56 then. So how is you 56 right now? Stop lying. Oh, Queen. Stop lying. Stop being 56 for 2 years straight. Can you at least get your age right? Stop lying. You know you can't still be 56 after 2 years. Because I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I'm sitting up 56 years. I'm going to make this video and point that out. That Gray Regina for the last 2 years been 56 years old. Stop lying. Oh, Queen, go ahead and act your age. And stop melting with me. Because I don't mess with you. You still no good. I don't care how much of an act that you put on. Stop lying. I don't hate you, but I just don't believe your act. So, stop lying. You know, why don't you say your real age and stop being 56 for the third or second year? Can you actually say your real age? You know, Johnny Blaze is an asshole. I'm just saying, because you've been 56 for the last 2 years. I'm just saying.
And you walk out that door, I can truly say.
So wait, Regina, you gonna be 59? You gonna be 59 years old for like 3 years straight? God damn, you gonna throw people off about your age doing that type of shit now, Regina. Regina, you gonna be 59 for like three years straight. Watch next year, she gonna be like, I'm turning 59. Now, wait a minute, Regina, I got you on video saying you turned 59 last year. How you gonna be 59? Then I just say, you know what, never mind. Regina, you got every right to stretch out your damn age. Yeah, you got every right. You know, now I'm just joking and playing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I could be still serious and still joke about it. You got every right to stretch it. If you want to be 59 for the next 4 years, that is your right. That is your right. Right? Look. Oh, look. I ain't standing up here. I'm not going to stand in Regina way. No. Nurse Petty, that's a fact. Now, Nurse Petty know why I said that, and I'm going to leave it at that. That is an absolute fact, Nurse Petty. Lord Jesus Christ. You know what? Let me not go there. Let me shut up. Shh. Let me shut up. Shh. But Nurse Petty, I totally agree. Nurse Petty, I totally agree. I totally agree with that statement that you just made. And I'm gonna leave it at that. That's between me and Nurse Petty right there. So please don't ask me what the statement was, because I'm not saying, okay? Look. Hey, Lovelace, I'm starting up a little shit now. You know, I still start up shit. Yeah. I'll be starting up my own little shit over here at the Johnny Blaze 2 show. Yes. Y'all know I know how to start up some shit. Y'all know I be instigating some shit. Now, y'all know that. Now, come on now. Y'all ain't just met me over here. Y'all know Johnny Blaze can antagonize some shit. But I won't antagonize that right there. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that be. I'm going to leave that be right there. I'll leave that right where it is. Oh, here we go, Regina. Here we go. Oh, no, wait. Do y'all see what she just said, Lord Jesus? Oh, Lord. Queen has found the fountain of youth. Y'all see the rest. I ain't got to say that part. Y'all see the rest. God damn. Shout out to Regina founding the fountain of youth. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. No, Glenda. No raunchy talk. No raunchy talk. No. No, I ain't go. What up with it, King? Happy Saturday to you, bro. Shall they say that John tell his story? Oh, Lord Jesus. Boy, y'all is a trip early this morning on a Saturday. Shout out to the chat. Y'all smash that like button now. And don't forget now. Don't forget now, we donate to old Johnny Blaze frozen account fund. Okay? Any type of donations that you can send to my Cash App or PayPal would be deeply appreciated. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I need y'all to get on y'all PayPal. I need you brothers and sisters to get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. My account is frozen. I got to take care of my woman. I got to make sure Duke get his goddamn food. Shit, hell, he got doctor's appointments. Them shits ain't cheap at all now. Anybody that owns a dog, you know you going to a vet. That's the most expensive bill other than your own self. Shit. Taking him to the vet, getting checkups, getting shots, all that shit costs. And my account is frozen, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay, Lovelace. It's all right. It's okay. Well, look, this is just the first show of today. I wanted to do a morning show because I had got a lot of rest yesterday. I know I was supposed to have went live yesterday, y'all, but a brother was tired. A brother had to go to sleep. Okay, I needed some rest. As y'all can see, I'm fully energized this morning, and I got a lot of get up and go about myself this morning. So shout out to old Johnny Blaze for having some get up and go. Yes, shout out to Johnny Blaze for having that get up and go this morning so he could do a morning live stream. Y'all know I love to do this type of morning live streams, and I'm glad that I got the rest yesterday and I did not go live last night because I wouldn't have been all the way there. Telling you, I was not worth it. I'm talking about, man, look, this week I've been putting in overtime. I've been at the plantation. I damn near, you might as well say I live there in that damn plantation. I'm putting in all this overtime. Man, I'm telling you, my body was wore out. Pause. But that job wore me the fuck out. And then the most hottest week that we done had in the summertime with all that humidity and all that, man, look here. I was done. Yeah, you already know, Willie, I got to get that money, man. Shit. Hell yeah, man. Look, again, it's wishful thinking to think that I could be on here all day and just make passive income. But in reality, though, that's not possible, right? What I will say is you can maximize your time with the and your income with the content that you provide. If you're providing quality content for people to pick up and they want to donate to you, then you win. It's all a matter of listening to your supporters and listening to the people that actually support you. And when they have something in mind for you to go over, you know, yes, you do your due diligence and you look at it yourself, but you trust the people that support you to actually send you things that they actually want your opinion about, right? So that's why I took the position now that y'all see my email in the ticker. Any type of videos that you might want me to review and give my reaction to, and y'all want me to give my honest opinion about, send it to the email, or you can reach out to me through the Instagram. And you know, and I most definitely will look at the video, and then I will schedule a live stream, and I will give y'all my honest opinion, you know. Now, yes, I like to still entertain and be funny with it. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't take these people on here very seriously. You try to take these people on this internet seriously, you will get a headache. You will lose your cool, right? Not me. Man, look, not worth it. That was Thursday when I did that. Thursday night going into Friday. No, that was Thursday when I did that. And I'm not drinking no damn 2 cans of that shit no damn more. No, I ain't doing that no more. Like I said, I already owe Brian a can. Yeah, I still on. Yes, Brian, I ain't forget. I'm going to make sure that I say it every time I go live so you will know that, no, I did not forget you, Brian. Shout out to you, Brian. Shout out to you, Brian. Shout out to you, man. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I will conclude this show right here. All right, I'm going to conclude this show. The next show, I will be doing a reaction from the lead attorney. And he gives his reaction to Officer Tatum and the other big YouTuber. They had a discussion about what happened to that young man in Florida with that traffic stop, right? The lead attorney had some opinion about what Officer Tatum was saying, right? I will be going over that with the next show. That will be in the early part of the afternoon, after 1 o'clock. I will set the live up and I will go over that, plus some more Jesse Lee Peterson videos. All right. So that's what today is going to be consist of. After this, then the next show will be about, the lead attorney. And like I said, go over some more Jesse Lee Peterson videos. So with that being said, again, I do appreciate everybody coming over here to hit the like button. And if you really, truly are picking up the content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit all for every time I go live on StreamYards on YouTube. So with that being said, again, shout out to all the donations to the PayPal. Shout out to you, Glenda, for that slap on the neck. Shout out to Pride Time B for that slap on the neck 2 times. Appreciate y'all. And again, you know, it don't end now. If you do feel generous, and you find it within your heart to want to donate to Old Johnny Blaze, my PayPal is open, Cash App, and Venmo. So with that being said, salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all coming through and rocking out with me this morning with the content. And I will see y'all after 1 o'clock. Thank you, Glenda. Always here for the laughter. Not nobody frowning, not nobody hollering and screaming, but just having a dialogue in an interesting show where you can still laugh and bust it up all at the chat and have your host be able to entertain y'all all at the same time. So I win. We all win. All right. With that being said, salute. I will see y'all after 1 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Thank you, Lovelace. Thank you. Thank you.